Hey guys, David Fine here from Keys Moths. Guys, we are on box number 7 of our donation to the McGuire Center for Lepidoptera Research in Gainesville, Florida. We've gone through 6 boxes of moths that we found, collected, mounted, labeled, and identified, all from the Florida Keys. I started the project back in 2002. It's a permitted project from the United States Fish and Wildlife Service. And now it's time to deposit the specimens in the museum where they rightfully belong. And so, guys, this is going to be an easier episode because there's only a few species in here. And these are the Saturnids that I'm getting rid of because these are space killers here. I'm looking forward to getting rid of these. But these are all from the Florida Keys. And guys, I've gone over several different videos. The Io moth from the Florida Keys. This is Automaris Io form Lilith, and these are all wild caught specimens from the Florida Keys. The females are much larger. They've got this big brick kind of coloration. The females from the Keys are the eye spots are smaller than the ones in the mainland, and the ones in the Keys have a less pattern on their forewings. That goes for males and females. A lot of times, the males and females have a lot more patterning on their forewings on the mainland than they do in the Florida Keys. And the males have this kind of like rusty color. Maybe it's the Keys and everything rusts down there. It's a lot of salt water. But they eat all kinds of different things as larval host plants. They eat mahogany. They eat palms. They eat red mangrove. They eat lignum vitae. They eat all kinds of stuff. But there's something about the, I don't know if it's climate or if it's just DNA, I'm not sure, that the coloration comes out with this like rusty color on the male and this brick color on the female with almost no patterning on the forewings at all. Smaller hind wings, and the eye spots come nowhere near touching that black line, whereas a lot of the specimens that I've seen from the mainland, that this eye spot on the hind wing comes really close to touching the black line that circles it. So, cool moth. They can be pretty common in the Florida Keys, and that one's actually got quite a bit of patterning there. See, this actually has some DNA of the one from the mainland. You see how close the eye spot comes to that black line compared to, oh, say that? Let me back off a little bit so you can see both of them. See the difference? This specimen here almost definitely has mainland blood in it because it's got that more mottled pattern on the forewing, larger eye spot, and it comes closer to that black line. So these are more typical Florida Keys here, but just wanted to show you some of the variation of that moth, and they call it form Lilith down the Florida Keys. It's different than anywhere else where they live. And now these guys here, probably most of you recognize the Imperial moth, and they can be abundant in the Florida Keys. I do not know what they feed on down there. They eat wax myrtle in the rest of Florida, amongst other things. But down the Florida Keys, they can be somewhat common. I've found them in pretty much every island that I've surveyed. Big Pine Key, No Name Key. We've seen them in Key Largo and various other places, and sometimes quite abundantly. But I don't see any patterning differences with these and the ones that we find in the mainland. But, you know, we always check that out, and we save some just in case there's any kind of genetic information available. So lastly, Artaceae, this is, oh gosh, what are they called? Sorry, guys, I'm pulling a label off so I can remember the name here. Okay, these guys are called Artaceae cribraria. That's it. That's the one. And they call them the dot-lined white. It's also pretty close to the Saturnid family. And you can see the little black dots on the white. They grease over pretty regularly once you mount them. And this one's actually not greased yet, so it's pretty cool. But you can see some of the greasing on the wings there. The little white hairs get greased over. But they are a pretty common moth. not just in the Florida Keys, but a lot of other places as well. And this is a little bit of a shorter video, guys, because we've got plenty. There's only 3 species in that box, and these are, like I said, these are space killers, and we want to make sure we get these to the McGuire Center for Lepidoptera Research in Gainesville. If you like the video, please give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to share and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. We are giving these to the museum for further research by lepidopterists smarter than me. So, guys, take care. We'll see you soon. Enjoy South Florida. Bye now.